Hello, hello, one and all. Welcome back, everybody, to some more Danganronpa 3. My name is Akiara, and when we last left off, we had a very, very long chapter, and I think we're coming to the end of it. I don't know, but I think we are now going to basically walk outside of our room and go find a body. I think. Hard to know. Kokichi has turned out to be the mastermind. Maybe? He lies a lot. I'm not convinced. I forgot to turn the light on. So don't trust my word for anything. Be right back. You know, just for a side thing, there is a closet that is basically like right behind the arm of my chair. It's like a tall but skinny, like a wardrobe thing. And every single time I go to turn on the light, I worry that I'm going to knock it over. It's happened before that I actually had to catch it on its way down because I accidentally just knocked the thing over. One day it's gonna happen. That's gonna make one hell of a clip. Anyway, yes. So Kokichi is saying that he is the mastermind. I still don't really believe him. He could be telling the truth. This time he could be telling the truth. I just don't think he is. Wasn't I able to? Yeah, I am actually able to look at the electro hammer, but only in a specific place. It popped up there for a second. That's strange. It doesn't... Okay, whatever. Anyway, yes, so Kokichi is apparently the mastermind. Kaito is currently his captive, but the rest of us who are left, which is, can I say off the top of my head? Who knows? Us, Samugi, Explosion Lolly, Maki, Kibo. Yes? Yes. So it's us five. Have in fact found a... I don't remember what it's called, but a light, a flashback light, something like that. And now we are filled with determination and a sense of and a sense of accomplishment and all that stuff. So now we're going to go rescue him, but we need to wait for our hammers to charge. So we'll rescue him tomorrow morning. Totes. 100%. I'm definitely not expecting to go out of here and either find his body or Kokichi's body. So, okay, so I usually do this, right? And I don't think I have actually done it now, but I thought that, but the reason why is because my analysis is the exact same as for the last trial. Don't ask me what just happened with my throat where it sounded like I strangled myself halfway through it. I don't know why that happened, and I hope it doesn't happen again. So, where was I? What was I saying? I have no idea. Oh, yes, right. So, my analysis for the 4th chapter was that Kaito is dying, so he has to die or be cured at some point, most likely dead. And Kokichi was on a power bender and was basically making Kaito really, really pissed off. So I came to the natural conclusion that Kokichi was going to be the victim of the 4th, and Kaito was going to be the killer. Now, however, things have changed. Now, Kokichi is on an even massiver power bender. Kaito is even way more pissed off, and everybody knows that he is seriously ill at this point, and it's only going to be getting worse. There is no help coming, apparently, because the world has ended. I'm still not entirely certain that that's accurate, but I won't argue with it. I'll just go with the game for now. because I don't have any evidence. It just seems wrong. But, yeah, so nobody's coming to help Kaito, so he has to die at some point. And the rest of us are all filled with hope and determination. So the only people who could die in this scenario are Kokichi and Kaito. And it's not going to be Kokichi as the victim. It's not going to be Kaito as the victim. Because everybody hates Kokichi. So if Kokichi just killed Kaito for basically no reason at this point, then we're going to have a trial. Of course there's going to be a trial. And we're all just going to point at Kokichi and say, what the hell do you think you're doing? And then we're going to execute him. So it's not going to be that, obviously. So the only way for that to make sense is for Kokichi to be the one who is killed and Kaito to be the killer. Because then we get into the trial and it's emotional. Kaito is... we don't want to execute Kaito. We don't want to kill Kaito. But we have to. We'd have to. And we'd have to find the truth and all that stuff. So it would be... So it would be a lot harder emotionally to do, and there'd be a lot more emotional stuff going on if Kaito is the killer. Now, there is one thing that I just thought of, which would kind of argue against that, which is if Kokichi is in the trial, then part of the trial could be who is the mastermind, and proving that he isn't. That would make sense. But I don't know. Did my webcam fall over at some point? I hope that's better. I may have made things worse. Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah, so the Kokichi being in the trial is possible because if we need to sort that out, but if we don't, then maybe it doesn't matter. And if we do, then even then, maybe he'll just die. And we'll have to posthumously prove that he wasn't the mastermind. But anyway, those are my thoughts. By the way, did I manage to remember everybody? Or did I forget someone? Shuichi, Kaito, Kokichi, Kibo, Himiko, Maki, and Tsumugi. Yep, I got everybody. I'm so smart. Alright, let's get into this then. Let's go. Can I really not... That's really weird. There was a very specific point where I could look at the electro hammer. Huh. Alright, whatever. Let's go. There's video evidence of this. youtube.com/@aki_ara. The evidence is there. It showed up on screen and on stream. Hey Kibo, what's up?
Shuichi.
Oh, Shuichi. We must rescue Kaito no matter what. If we're to defeat despair and find a new hope for ourselves, I'm certain we'll need him by our side.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. It was thanks to Kaito that we're all working together again.
All right.
Let's save Kaito and stop Kokichi together. This is the beginning of our new hope. Insert theme music here. Wait, where's the return of the Jedi? Where's the return of the Monokobes? Alright, so, I genuinely don't know what I'm actually supposed to do, though. Review the layout of the... No. What am I actually supposed to do here? What's my goal? Maybe if I do this? It'd be a good idea to check out the scene before we execute the plan. Okay, so we are, in fact, going over to the Exosol containment area. And yeah, the odds of me finding a body are not insubstantial. And wow, you're really hanging out here, huh? You really haven't gotten over her, huh? Yeah, I've got so much motivation now. I can't wait till the electro hammer charges.
Well,
calm down, Himiko. If you expend all your energy now, you won't have any when you really need it. Yeah, I see. That's true too. But who would have imagined that we're the last hope of humanity and this was a spaceship?
I don't wanna.
That's not right. Are they really gonna throw away the whole magic theme just like that? Was there a magic theme in the first place? Really, no. No, it really was just her. Who was the other one? Oh, Angie was kind of a spiritual-esque theme, I guess. So she kind of fit in with that. But no, it really was just her in reality. Hey, how's it going, Samugi? Did you come out of your room because you couldn't calm down?
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess.
I was the same. I couldn't stay still. This morning, I barely had the willpower to get out of bed. It's all thanks to Maki.
Yeah.
I can hardly believe it. Maki, who was so tsundere in the beginning, is now the one pulling us all along. But it's probably because of Kaito's influence.
Huh?
Huh? Why do you think that? Huh? Why? You can tell just by looking. Maki's interested in Kaito. Otherwise, she wouldn't be watching the hangar the whole time like she is.
Okay.
Yes, I suppose that's true.
Huh?
Huh? Are you shocked? Were you guys in some reverse love triangle situation? No, it's not like that. Reverse love triangle. What? Two people in love with one person? Oh, yeah, I suppose it would be reverse in that one person in love with one person in love with one person. So, yeah, I guess. Anyway, and technically, Kaito is kind of in love with us as a bro, so, nah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't mean to shock you like that. I just meant to mock you about Maki. I wonder, when we were at Hope's Peak Academy, did we have fun and tease each other like this?
Okay.
Well, we were in different classes, but I'm sure we had friends like that.
But
Even if we can't go back to that time, there's still hope left in the world. I'm going to keep living with confidence till the end. That's my vow as one of the last students of Hope's Peak Academy. Well, if that is the case, get your birthing hips ready. We got a planet to populate. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I hope you're ready for the eugenics programs. Yeah, fun times. Fun times. If I keep going, I should reach the hangar. If Kokichi's in the hangar, there's a good chance the exosols are patrolling nearby. I should be careful. Dun 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 dun. Ba 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 ba. Ooh, they're having a little rave. And they really are just going around in circles, huh? Oh wait, that's Monokuma. I didn't even see him. Wait, where's the fifth? Huh?
Huh?
Monokuma? This is the first time I've seen him in a while. Are the exosols protecting him? Guarding, more like. But why now? And why all four of them? All four, sir. No, all 13. Sorry, Doctor Who reference. I couldn't help it. Best episode. Second best episode of Doctor Who, but probably my favorite episode. It's more entertaining. Anyway. But why now? And why all four of them? My point is that he's missing one. There should be a fifth. Who's missing anyway? Oh, it's actually Red. It's actually... Okay. Kokichi is controlling them, right? So why would he do that? Wait, if the exosols are here, they aren't guarding the hangar. This is my chance. I should hurry, but carefully. I don't want to draw attention. I thought they were coming after me for a second. Can I? I should hurry, but care. Oh, I can't actually go down there. That's a shame. Alright, so my idea that Kokichi's a liar, pants on fire might not be inaccurate. If he has to guard Monokuma, then... interesting. Is the old headmaster under guard? While the new young headmaster wants to flirt with all of the students? Nah, more likely the old headmaster is still the headmaster. Anyway. The alarm is enabled. True, where's Maki? The electric barrier is up too. I can't get close to the shutter. And I only saw 4 exosols. I don't know where the other one is. So you do know that there's 5. Perhaps inside the hangar? Hopefully I can find a good spot to survey the scene. If I remember correctly, there's a bathroom with a small window there. Oh? Ah, it's this! I did actually look at this before. I did notice it. There's a window. The bathroom window? Bit weird to have it basically at eye height in the middle of a corridor that anybody could be walking down. But anyway, can I see inside from there? I peeked into the small window and saw a silhouette on the other side. Ah!
What are
Hey!
you doing here?
Hey, Kaito!
Kaito! Don't shout, stupid. Kokichi will hear us. Is he close by? No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. It'll be bad news if he sees you here. He's got the exosols with him.
No, he doesn't actually.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
he could probably call them.
Wait, so what are you doing here?
What am I doing here? Saving you, of course.
What? By yourself?
Well, no, we have a posse, but tomorrow morning.
I'm just scouting the place. Tomorrow morning, we're all coming to rescue you.
All of you?
It was Maki's idea.
Yeah, you should give her
Honestly,
a peck on the
I had
cheek.
given up. We had all given up. But not Maki. She did everything she could to get you back. It's because she believes in you, Kaito. She knows that you would never give up, no matter how bad things got.
Okay, this is just very anime. You can kind of imagine the camera like shifting to inside the bathroom and Kaito just looking down with like a black face. You can't see his features. Kind of situation. Like, she shouldn't do that. She shouldn't believe in me. Kind of thing. But he doesn't actually say it.
Yeah, of course. I'm Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
Alright, never mind. Maybe I gave him a little bit too much credit.
Even if the world has ended and humanity has gone extinct, I can't give up. It'd be a crappy story if the hero gave up so easily.
Yeah, that's right, Kaito.
Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this.
What are you talking about?
That's a promise.
We're the ones who are going to save you, you twat.
All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax.
Jeez, this guy. There's something I want to ask him. I don't care if he's overconfident or acting. I just want to hear him say, "Don't worry, it'll be okay."
It's just... I'm happy you guys want to save me, but stay safe, okay? Getting close to an exisol is dangerous, even if you've got an electro hammer.
Got it. By the way, are you feeling okay? Apart from the injury, obviously.
Injury?
Who, me? Yeah, of course. It's nothing. Anyway, Kokichi should be back soon, so we better end our chat.
Okay, sure. And hey, Kaito, about what happened with Gonta.
Shuichi, I leave the rest to you.
What?
While I'm gone, you gotta support everyone. Especially Maki Roll. She can be reckless sometimes.
Yeah.
You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out.
I could say the same to you,
Times are
Kaito.
hard. You gotta rely on your friends.
Rely on your friends. That's it. That's what I've been neglecting.
I believe in you. So I'm leaving the rest to you for now. You got it, Shuichi?
Kaito, thank you. Thank you for being my friend.
Yes, I understand.
All right, now get going before Kokichi comes back.
You're right. See you tomorrow, Kaito.
So tomorrow is the big day, huh? After leaving Kaito with a smile, I returned to my room. And what are the odds that Maki Roll didn't run into that little window there? What are the odds that that day, those 2 days, 3 days, whatever, that she spent scoping out the room, she never once noticed that window? I don't believe it. There's no point in wandering around. I should stay in my room and relax. I tried to get myself into the right mindset for the final battle. While I was meditating on it, ping pong, probably. It became nighttime before I knew it. Never mind. That empty chair has more personality than I do, and I don't like it. We go at dawn. I won't hesitate anymore. Kaito has taught me.
All right.
I have to do it. To live. To find a reason to live. I will fight. I spent that night with that thought nestled deep into my heart. Monokuma Theater. Don't panic. Just stay calm and listen. Wow. Finally a reference I don't actually know. Do I know this one? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever seen this one. Just stay calm and listen. Oh, wait, hang on. This isn't the usual spiel. Well, if you're watching this Monokuma Theater segment, it's already too late. You kids might not know, but to a 100% cotton mascot like me, hope is, well, the thought of seeing young people brimming with hope, killing each other just to survive, watching their hope fade away. There's nothing more despair-inducing than that. My dear students, carrying humanity's hope, betraying, deceiving, and killing each other. It makes me oh so sad. Oh, how I long to see everyone's despairing faces, soaked in blood and tears. I've gone and done it. Ping pong. What's on the morning show today? The same chair. It mocks me with its charisma. After that empty announcement from Monokuma, I jumped out of bed. Alright, here we go. First to the dining hall. Actually, come to think of it, I don't really remember now, but didn't Makoto from the first game, didn't he, what's the word I want to say? Didn't he acknowledge those announcements at the very, very start of the first game? He was like, I had this really weird dream, guys. Wasn't that a thing that happened? And they just don't acknowledge it anymore. Fun times. All right, here we go. First to the dining hall. Don't forget your hammer. I grabbed the charged electro hammer and ran out of my room. Hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We have a war hammer. Everyone charge! Roar! Get the study. I want some new teeth. Charge! Alright, well, no, realistically, we're gonna go in there and it's gonna be a bloodbath and somebody's gonna be dead. Most likely. Hey, all. Yeah, we're all here. See, she has her game face on. She's ready to charge.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Of course. My electro hammer is all recharged. At that moment, I realized one of us didn't have their electro hammer. Maki, where's your electro hammer?
Nope.
I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with.
Okay.
This is much better. Okay, reasonable. However, on the other hand, it would be difficult to take it down an Exasol with that, and the hammer should just be a one-shot on the Exasols. So could you not? By any chance? Also, that's a one-handed thing. You could just, like, stick it into your bra or something. I mean, you don't have much there, but still. You could just... You don't need to carry it with... Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. This is much better. A knife? Well, I suppose you know best.
Hey!
Then we're off.
Hey!
Before that, there's something I want to say. I scouted out the hangar yesterday.
Huh?
You scouted out the hangar?
Okay.
Yes, and I discovered that Kaito was trapped in the hangar's bathroom.
I see.
The bathroom, I see. That certainly is the best place to lock someone up.
If I remember correctly...
And I also saw Monokuma. Monokuma by the hangar, being protected by 4 Exasols.
Is that alright?
So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted. Oh, I saw that too.
Huh?
What? You saw that? Were you at the hangar too, Kibo?
Yes.
Yes, I thought maybe I could get through to Kokichi before we carry out our plan. So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him.
What?
You tried to talk to him on your own?
Well...
I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully.
Hey!
How did it go?
As I thought.
It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. What? What did you witness?
Well...
We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I saw that's relevant to our plan.
For now...
Shuichi saw 4 Exasols that appeared to be guarding Monokuma. Well, I saw one of them enter the hangar.
No.
Just one.
Yes.
Yes, the green Exasol. Interesting. Where was the red one then? Are they trading Monokuma duties or something? Like the red one came out of the hangar, the green one went in? That's a bit odd.
If I remember correctly...
The green one. I'm sure I saw that one guarding Monokuma. I made sure to stay out of sight while I watched. Neither the alarm system nor the electronic barrier reacted to the Exasol's presence.
Could it be?
Does that mean the alarm system and the electric barrier don't work on the Exasols?
That's right.
Considering it's where the Exasols are stored, that would appear to be a safe assumption. Anyway, there are 2 Exasols in the hangar. We should be careful. We only have one chance.
Okay.
Since this is our only electro bomb, we can't afford to miss.
You're right.
That's exactly right. Yeah, love Monokuma's feet. I'm sure it'll do something. It might just piss them off, but it'll sure do something. Well then, we're off for real this time.
Everyone!
Let's go. We must end this killing game once and for all, no matter what. Wah! For the Horde! Wait, you can't just mix game references like that. That's illegal. That's against the rules. Energized and motivated, the group rushed out of the dining hall, one after the other.
Alright.
Alright, here I go. Where are we? Where are we going? Oh, you're gonna make me go all the way there. Come on. Kind of fast travel. Yes. Yes, I can. Sweet. Boop. Wait, what was that one? There's a fast travel to the casino? I didn't even know that. That's not where I want to go. Alright. Wah! I want the Runty's teeth. Honestly, I'd love to keep going with that, but I don't know. I don't have that many references to Warhammer under my belt, I'm afraid. Everyone must have gone to the hangar already. I shouldn't be late. I mean, all I know about Warhammer is Total War Warhammer. That's literally it. And, ooh. Monokuma's gone. The 3 robots are down. Did they use the hammers? Huh? Monokuma's not here. He should have been protected by the Exasols. And the exosols appear to be down and out. They don't look like they're going to move. What's going on? And there are only 3 of them. Yeah, that's the more concerning bit. There should be 2 more in the hangar.
That's true.
It's just like Kibo said. We should consider ourselves lucky that there's only 2. If all 5 of them are here, it would be impossible to execute the plan.
All right.
Alright, let's keep moving. Interesting, interesting. Maybe that was a grenade from Maki? Or something? Wakanai. Alright, how are we going to get through this?
Well then.
Oh wait, no, the grenade is for the door. I forgot about that. Everyone is here. Let's get started right away. I'm ready.
Are you okay?
Maki, are you ready with the electro bomb?
Hey,
Who do you think you're talking to? It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. Once we roll... I mean, that's exactly how a grenade works. It would be mildly concerning if there was no lag to a grenade. And by mildly concerning, I mean there would be a lot more one-handed soldiers in the world. That's... yeah. I mean, there's already quite a few, so maybe not. Maybe we don't want to add more to the pile, huh? Once we roll this to the front of the shutter, it should disable the alarm system.
that's obvious.
This won't fail. The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards and lasts for 2 hours. If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we'll stand a chance against the exosols.
All right.
Let's stop Kokichi before he gets into the exosol. But be ready for the worst. We might have to use the electro hammers. If he gets into that exosol, I'll stop him with this hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Maki Roll? We're all ready to start, you know.
That's true.
Yeah, alright. She's thinking about killing Kokichi, isn't she? Then, let's go. Yeah. Let's go, Maki Roll. You got this. Maki triggered the electro bomb, then rolled it in front of the shutter. And then... boom. By the way, Kibo, you may have wanted to take several steps backwards. I'm just saying.
100%.
The alarm system is disabled. Now we can approach the control panel.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me.
Alright, leave it to me. How am I supposed to open the doors, though? No, but seriously, how am I supposed to open the doors, though? I don't remember what the number was.
Wait a minute.
What are you waiting for? Hurry up and hit the panel with the electro hammer. Ah, right. I forgot I had that. Okay. Bang. Alright, if I hit the control panel with this, as I swung up the electro hammer, I suddenly noticed. That's very scarred and scuffed and scratched, isn't it?
Huh?
Huh? The control panel was covered in marks, as if damaged by something sharp.
What are you trying to pull?
Shuichi, what are you doing? Hurry up.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got it. No time to think now. I aimed my swing at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could. And down it goes.
Oh my!
The electric barrier turned off.
Everyone!
Let's go. We all ran to the shutter at once.
Alright!
We won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. You'd better be ready. This is it.
All right!
The remnants of despair end here and now. After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, electro hammers in hand. To end this. By the way, it is kind of weird that Kokichi would give them the exact same hammers that they're using to end Kokichi's reign. I just want to point that out. To end this killing game. To end this despair... Oof. Oh, shit. Well, that's Kaito's jacket. That doesn't mean that it's Kaito.
What?
Oh, do we need to find out who died and who lived? Maybe. And the bear is back on his throne.
A body has been discovered. Everyone, please gather at the Exisol hangar.
I mean, everybody's already here.
The killing game just keeps going and going. The despair's not over yet.
I'd love to say I'm surprised, but I'm really not. Voyage without passion or purpose. Damn, that's hard to read like that. It's like
What is this? What's going on?
It's like vertical and right to left. So it's exactly how it's written in Japanese, I think. No. Is it? Or written in kanji. Whereas it's exactly the opposite of how it would be of how it should be written in English. It's really annoying. What is this? What's going on? Chaos and madness. Confusion and turmoil. I couldn't stay calm. I couldn't keep it in. It was too much despair. I see a blood trail. What? Is that blood?
It can't be.
The body discovery announcement. Does that mean someone's in that press?
What?
Who? The only ones in the hangar were Kokichi and Kaito. It must be one of them.
Huh?
What? Either Kokichi or Kaito is dead? Oh, look.
Huh?
Those clothes. Yeah. But it is a jacket. Jackets do come off. They're Kaito's.
What did you say?
Then the one in that hydraulic press is... No, it's not possible. Looks like you have a lot of twists and turns to sort out during the class trial. That's what the killing game's all about, after all.
Now then.
And so, I will now pass out the Monokuma file.
That's
Don't say you're getting bored of this, because things are about to get interesting.
now then.
I hope you pour your heart and soul into this investigation, too. Hold on. We have to investigate? So the killing game is going to continue? The killing game will continue. If the killing game is continuing and Monokuma is still moving, then
That's right.
it means the mastermind Kokichi is still alive. Point of order. I do want to point out that the bear was moving while everybody was in the room with him. It's like AI is a very simple explanation. I just want to point that out. So most likely the mastermind, whoever it may be, I still think it's probably Mew, but maybe it's not. The mastermind could have just simply brought the bear on board, gave it an AI, and just let her rip. Or built the bear, I don't know. But still, AI would account for basically everything. Just pointing that out. Anyway, Kokichi is still alive.
What was that?
If Kokichi is still alive, then that means the one dead over there is... Kaito?
That's wrong.
No, that's not possible. There has to be some mistake. There's no way Kaito could die. It has to be a lie. I made a run for the body when...
Hey,
Calm down. Maki's hand stopped me.
Huh?
Calm down? How can you say that, Maki? Kaito is... I've seen so much death already. Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore.
Wait!
It doesn't bother you? What are you talking about?
shut up.
More importantly, where's Kokichi?
Why?
That's right. I don't see him anywhere. He should be somewhere in this hangar.
Right?
He ran away. We need to catch him immediately. He's obviously the culprit.
Indeed.
Let's split up and look for him. Leave no stone unturned.
Why you?
No matter how good at hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away this...
No.
Wait. We can't leave yet.
Okay.
We don't know for certain if that dead body is Kaito. We haven't explored all of the possibilities yet.
What?
If it's not Kaito, then who's dead in there? Are you saying it's Kokichi? Then why is the killing game still continuing?
Why?
And if Kaito is alive, why hasn't he shown himself yet? Are you saying he's hiding because he's the culprit?
Stop it.
Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead.
That's impossible.
I don't think Kaito could have killed Kokichi in the first place. He was wounded, remember? Yeah, that's the second time a wound has been mentioned. I don't recall him being wounded. He was knocked out, but that's about it. Like, that's all. He was just knocked out. He wasn't, like, shot or anything, was he? He might have been. But no, I think he's basically fine except for the bonk of the head, right?
Actually,
How many does he have? He has all 5, yeah, okay. And his opponent, the mastermind of the killing game, could control the exosols at will. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
No.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible. Ah, and even if it is Kokichi that was killed, that doesn't mean that Kaito is the culprit.
But how?
So does that mean the culprit is one of us?
stop it.
Wait, that's impossible.
Right.
No matter how shocking Kaito's death is, saying we're suspects is going too far. I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests Kaito is dead, but I just can't believe that. Or perhaps I don't want to believe it. I can't believe Kaito is dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here, with our own hands, and reveal that truth in the trial.
Don't tell me.
So, you want to continue the killing game?
Because...
A class trial will be held either way. We should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair, but we have to find the truth. It all starts there. Not incorrect. You're an impressive detective, through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. Wisdom? It's beyond the truth. I guess wisdom. That's right. I have to do this. To keep my promise to Kaito.
I understand.
You're right. If the class trial is going to happen anyway, then we should investigate. Yeah, but we already know the answer. But we can't die here. We decided to live for hope.
But
My main concern is how Kokichi will react if we accuse him of being the culprit. If he just plays dumb and runs away, there'll be nothing we can do.
But
Okay? No, I don't think so. Junko and Oshima cherished the killing game rules. So if the remnants of despair worshipped her, I don't think they'd ignore those. Then it'll be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the class trial. Yeah, that's true. I understand the others, but why Maki? Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily? Because more than caring for Kaito, she wants revenge on Kokichi.
well then,
Well then, it's actually the exact same thing that happened to Kaito in Gunta's trial. More than wanting to get to the truth, he just wanted to kill Kokichi. Well then, let's review. By the way, it also makes absolutely no sense for Kokichi to kill Kaito. Because Kokichi had all of the cards in his hand. He had all of the cards to play. The Exosalts for a star. It may have been a difficult battle, but honestly, they probably could have taken them. The Exosalts probably could have taken the Ultimates. So, I don't know. I don't really see the logic in Kokichi killing Kaito. Anyway, I mean, even if he does, what does he gain? I don't know. Well then, let's review the Monokuma file. Is that okay with you, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. The body was discovered in the Exos Hall hangar. The victim was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. I'm kind of glad that they didn't just open up the press. I may have had to delete the VOD of this. Monokuma File 5. Yeah, that's it? That doesn't tell us anything. The identity of the victim is unknown? It doesn't even tell us that much?
I don't care.
It doesn't matter. We already know who the victim and the culprit are.
It's decided.
The culprit who killed Kaito is definitely Kokichi.
No.
Wait, Maki, it's still too early to decide that. It's true that the evidence points to Kokichi being alive, but Kaito told me. Don't you worry, I'll do something about all this. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I can't just sit back and relax. I want to believe in the promise Kaito made. I want you to believe in that with me.
Stop it.
I refuse to investigate with you. You are just an idiot, huh, Maki? Man, I was starting to like her. No, I really did like her. But no, you're just an idiot. But I suppose that's her version of despair, isn't it? She is, in fact, completely despairing right now.
Huh?
Huh? What? Why?
You don't know?
You're not calm at the moment. Right now, you're acting like Kaito, back in Gunta's class trial. No, you! Sorry, Uno reverse card. No, you, bitch! It was like this at that time too, wasn't it? You can't fight despair with just belief. It's not that simple. And you can't fight despair with blind ignorance either. Maki turned her back to me and left. Bye. Who wants to be my sidekick? There's something about the air in here that's making me feel off. I don't know if the electro bomb is to blame, or if I'm malfunctioning somehow. But I'm starting to feel somewhat sick.
What?
I don't feel weird at all. Can I get that as a truth bullet, please? Just saying. Can I please get that as a truth bullet?
Then
It's gotta be because of the electro bomb. Kibo's an electronic appliance after all. Don't call me an appliance.
okay.
I'm telling you, appliances should go rest outside. Really, I'm fine, but I suppose I'll go investigate outside for now. Bye-bye. Kibo left the hangar, swaying side to side a bit. Then I think I'll start investigating too. Oh, will you be okay by yourself? I could go with you if you want.
No.
No, you don't have to worry. I'll be fine by myself. If the body's like that, then we don't have to worry about anyone messing with it. So it should be fine for us all to investigate by ourselves. True. Absolutely true. Himiko left in a hurry. Maybe she's feeling a little bit sick from the blood, huh? What?
Could it be?
I wonder if Himiko suspects...
Huh?
Suspects who? Everyone. Because if there's fewer of us, there's fewer people who could be the culprit, right? Of course, it's obviously Kokichi, but like you said, there could be another possibility. Maybe that's what she's thinking. I did suggest that possibility. The culprit might not be Kokichi or Kaito, but a third party. Anyone could be the culprit.
Seems like...
We were united towards hope before all this, but now we're split up.
Could it be?
Could it be that's why Kokichi killed Kaito?
Huh?
To disrupt our harmony. Because if not, then what reason would he have to kill Kaito? That's what I'm saying. But see, I mean, Kokichi doesn't know. I mean, in theory, Kokichi didn't know that we were coming. He had, I mean, he may have been hiding under the dining table again, which I think could have been code for a bug, by the way. Probably was code for a bug. Anyway, so maybe he could have known about it, but I don't know. I don't know. We will see. Maybe that's what this class trial is going to be for too. The reason Kokichi's going to hold this class trial might be to separate us. To separate us.
Like I thought.
In the end, we were all gathered around Kaito. He was the one keeping us together. If that's why he killed Kaito, then we're completely caught in his trap. Another possibility has just occurred to me. What if Kaito died from his wound? I mean, I don't... again, I think his only wound was a knock to the head, which he seemed fine about when we were, like, talking at the window. There is also the, like, illness, but I'm just thinking maybe he just died and Kokichi was just like, well, screw this, and just threw him in the press. I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, dots. This is all part of Kokichi's plan to separate us. This is exactly what he wanted. We're split up. I can't get anyone to cooperate with the investigation. Well, you could get Samugi. She seems okay-ish. And we don't have that much information to go on. The Monokuma file has been some help, but it's not enough this time.
But
No point standing around complaining. I just have to do it. Time to start. To solve this mystery and find the truth behind it, I'm going to begin the investigation. Dun dun dun. I'll start here. Alright, I'm going to inspect every single piece of evidence here. Right, and I suppose this would be a great time to leave it for No. Honestly, to be fair, I did start a little bit late today. There was a little bit of a thing. So a little bit late, just a little, like half an hour late, maybe. No, even less than that. Well, maybe about half an hour actually. So, I may not get through the entire investigation. I have 2 hours and a half, preferably 2 hours, before I have to leave. So yeah. Oh, maybe they were charging actually. Although saying that, the red one has attached down. I wonder if it's damaged or something. Okay, let's start by talking to everybody. Samugi. The Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all.
okay.
Yeah, it won't be of much use to us.
Jeez.
It's so useless, he probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. I mean, it's not that useless.
That's
It's fine, it's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace of mind. He popped out.
Jeez.
What an attention hog. Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot, for crying out loud. And yet, I've appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Tsumugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know. Well, thanks for the added information. Advertising? What advertising?
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation. Yeah. Just a casual fourth wall break. It's fine. Anyway, Emiko.
What?
What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaito's death.
No.
Wait, sorry, that confused my brain and my mouth at the same time. You can't believe Kaito's death. I mean, technically that's, like, correct English. Dead would have been more natural. Kaito's dead, which is why death and dead just kind of... it was like I tripped on the pavement. Like my tongue tripped on the pavement. It was like, oh, we're not actually going there. Whoop, shit. That was a bit of a... Sorry, that was a bit of a weird one. I wanted to figure out what the hell happened there. No, that's not... I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me,
Great, huh?
I'll give you afro hair with my magic. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? Oh, is that it? Everybody's gonna be a suspect? Everybody's gonna have some quirk or something? Alright, let's start with the obvious. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be... I don't want to do it, but I have to raise the press to inspect the body. Yeah, the trousers should be a giveaway of some kind, huh? Probably. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter who it is. But I have to do it.
All right.
I have to know. I made up my mind, took a breath, and pressed the button. And it didn't do a thing. It would have been too easy if it did. Huh? It's not moving. I pressed the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move.
Why?
Strange. It moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found... the power cord is cut. And there's blood there. I see. There's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. Hydraulic press. Okay. Ah, it's cut there. Okay. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. Fair enough. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clue here. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right. For safety reasons, this device will come to a halt when the sensor detects a living organism. That's right, this hydraulic press should have had a safety function. If the infrared sensors detect a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop when Kibo tried before. That's true, it could just simply be broken. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, huh? Okay, so that is actually a very good reason why I think I did actually mention it before, and actually the game mentioned. Did somebody call me? I don't know. Don't hear anyone. What was I saying? Right, so both me and the game mentioned before that doesn't include dead bodies. We both mentioned this, and this pool of blood leading over to the toilet? Maybe. We will see, we will see. What is this? A blood stain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press. A swipe pattern, as if dragged. It looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. This blood stain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. Indeed. And here's the cable, by the way, that was cut. Interesting. Where's the rest? Where does it go? Where does it lead? Like, it goes around the back there, but why is it over here? I don't know. What? I didn't actually see that before. It's a panel that controls the alarm system and electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. Yeah, I mean, they're only going to be off for like 2 hours, right? Something like that. Alright, exosol time. There's an exosol right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but big enough for one person. Huh? The hatch is open? How strange! Only the monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch.
Huh?
Only the monocubs can open the hatch. Normally, the monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the exosalts.
Well,
Normally being the key word. Because of that electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up. Have you mentioned this to anyone else? Nope, no one's asked me about it either. And even if I had been asked, it would have been irrelevant information to you anyway. Huh. An electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can disable. Which must be why only the monocubs can control the exosols. But if you could disable the lock, you could control the exosol. And if you had the body of a Shotakon, like maybe Kokichi? Interesting. Hatches the electronic lock. So it was Kokichi in one of the exosols. Interesting. Alright, and this one? The red exosol is completely still.
hey, Shuichi.
Shuichi, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
No.
No, it shouldn't move anymore. Not without the monocubs or Kokichi. Yeah, so it's just a pile of scrap then.
Hey!
Jeez, don't scare me like that. Aw,
My magic.
was Himiko scared for me? Aw. Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic. But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could move at any time by remote. Yeah, why didn't you say so sooner? That is if Kokichi is alive. But that remote control Kokichi has for the exosols, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? Yeah, I'm thinking that he found it in here when he was looking around. Or, I do want to point something out as well, which I think most players would have forgotten by now, and I only sometimes remember it, which is the hidden room in the library. That is a place which exists. If Kokichi managed to get in there somehow, then maybe he found it in there. Also, if somebody died, like let's say Mew for example, if Mew died, then she could just go to that room in the library. What the hell did I just say? If the mastermind died but didn't actually die and just appeared to die, then Monokuma could have just taken them to the secret room in the library, and then nobody would have ever seen them again. They wouldn't have had to leave. So it's not like we kept staking out that room, although we probably should have, to be honest. Actually, why didn't we? Why didn't we stake out that room? Do you know those cameras from Mew? We should have just left them there on auto. We should have. Anyway, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I doubt that the painting machine or the other one have anything to do with this, but I'll give it a go anyway. It looks like a machine used to paint exosols. It smells kind of like paint thinner. It looks the same as before, probably not related to the case. Yep, probably not. And the washing machine? I don't think so, I'm just checking. This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the exosols. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues. Cool. Yeah, that was kind of done automatically. Okay. Into the pit. The dire pit of destiny. This is the bathroom. Now that I think about it. No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito might have left some kind of clue here.
No.
No, he didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyway, I should investigate inside. Please do. Okay. Ah, the crossbow. Huh, he kept it with him, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Alright, so first of all, a crossbow. This is one of the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? Yep, some bolts. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. They're not arrows, they're bolts. Archers use arrows with their bows. Crossbowmen use bolts with their crossbows. Game isn't up to date on its fantasy / historical trivia. Shameful display. 3 in total, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? There's blood on all of them? On the tip. Did he fire 3 times or something? He really slugged them? Ah, this case. Also from Maki's. Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Is it some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? Large black case. What was in it? I don't actually remember. Did that hold the crossbow? Yeah, it did, yeah. Yeah. That held the crossbow, okay. Glass bottle. Poison. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty.
If I remember correctly...
I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely. But I can see the word poison.
Could it be...
And if it is poison, this bottle must be taken from my lab. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. Wow, did you really want him dead that badly? That you not only brought poison and arrows in the case, but you dipped 3 arrows into the poison just to absolutely decimate him. Like, that's ridiculous. That's overkill. That is just straight overkill. A blood stain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room, and a swipe pattern from there to the door. What could this mean? Blood stain in the bathroom. Alright, window? Maybe. A small window for ventilation. This is the same window from before. It's a small window and it doesn't open all the way. No one would be here to fit through. No one would be able to fit through here. I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. An object could fit through. Is there anything on the outside? I don't think I didn't see one on the way, but it may have just spawned because of the thing. Alright, I've finished investigating the bathroom. There were more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning. The poison. Like, why is the crossbow from Maki's lab in here? I mean, that's the more obvious one. Actually, no. To be frank, the poison, fine. The crossbow, fine. The 3 bloody arrows? 3 of them? That's more brutal than anything I've heard yet. Those arrows are definitely for the crossbow, but why are all 3 bloodied? And that bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. Wait, I did just have one thought. No. Okay, so my thought was that the string on the crossbow was was bent. How do I show this? I'm going to try and do it with the arrow on the left-hand side of the circle. So I was wondering if the string on the crossbow was bent back to behind this, to where it would be like in the lock position, so that you pull the thing and the string goes forwards and the arrow flies out. So I was wondering if it would be here and locked. That would indicate that he was setting up to put the bolt in and fire, but then before he had the chance, Kokichi came at him or something, or Kaito came at Kokichi and then was just stabbed with the bolts. I'm guessing that's what happened. Somebody was just stabbed with all 3 bolts at the same time. But I have no idea. I have no clue. Alright, time to leave here. Whoa. Samugi? Why you do this? There isn't enough info in this Monokuma file. Yeah, okay. Why is this here? There's an exisal right in the middle of the hangar. But only the monocodes. Well, that wasn't always there. That wasn't always there, was it? That was like over here, wasn't it? It was on the same like line as the red one. What? Was that a bug? It was like on the same line. It was like over here somewhere. Weird. Really weird. Like, that definitely wasn't there before. That's strange. That's really strange. Okay, is there anything else I'm missing here? No. What's this? No, nothing. Okay, we're done here. Never mind. Alright, Himiko, do you... Oh, no, not the washing machine. Himiko, do you have something to say, or...
Shut up!
I use explosion magic. Wait, hang on. I don't want to talk to you. If you keep bugging me, I use my explosion magic. She has become Explosion Lolly. Let's go. I knew she had it in her. She's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everything now? Or is there a reason why? Who knows? Who knows? Alright, let's check this then. I should be able to press the button to raise the press, but the power cord is cut. With no power, the press won't move itself. I'm certain that this was done intentionally. This must be the work of the culprit. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. In addition to the control buttons, there's an emergency stop button. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this. Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no use for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right, this hydraulic press should have had a safety function. I'm feeling very tired suddenly. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Just screw it. I'm gonna get more comfy. Okay. If the infrared sensor detects a living thing, the press stops automatically. Well, it didn't stop before when Kiba tried. If the sensor detected a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stopped automatically, huh? Oh, that didn't work. So what am I missing? What am I missing? The cable itself? No. No, seriously, what am I missing? I'm not missing anything. There's nothing else here. I have checked everything. Okay. So live get activated with the remote, but that remote control Kokichi has for the exocells. What is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? I mean... I'm seeing nothing. I'm seeing absolutely nothing new. Like, just nothing. Unless there's... Oh, the press itself, maybe? The hydraulic press is down, and there's blood in the area. If we use this to lift it up, we should be able to check the body, but the power cord has been cut, the press won't move. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. Okay. What about the bit of clothing, then?
No.
Victim must be... No. What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. A hole in the sleeve? What could this be? Ah. I did notice that before, but I didn't really pay any attention to it. Looks about the same size as a crossbow bolt. But then... Why would Kokichi attack Kaito with a crossbow bolt? I suppose that's about all the information I can deduce from the hydraulic press. I can't check the body, so I don't have many clues to work with. I'll have to find more clues elsewhere. That's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. There are still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. Cool, let's go. Oh man, I'm tired. Sleepy. Hey Kibo. The alarm system is off. It must still be affected by the electro bomb.
All right.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clue around here. What happened to Kaito? What happened to Kaito / Kibo? I suppose one of them could potentially be hiding within one of the 3 exosols out on the other side. But after that, I don't know. Phew, I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. I'm sorry to worry you, Shuichi.
Okay.
Ah, I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo.
Hey.
Hey Kibo, before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... So I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Ah, yes, since we were in a hurry, I only told you about the exosol returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yes, you said the exosols could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exosol, I saw someone heading toward the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone? I saw Himiko. Really?
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
With a black case. Interesting.
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag?
At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What? What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey.
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
Well...
Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. It has to be that black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic. Hang on. Let me just... something real quick. by the way. This is a little off-topic, Shuichi, but...
Huh?
Huh? What is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb. But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction, such as hay fever.
Which means...
So it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Ah, right. Sure, that must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him. He really is a bit too sensitive. Kibo's account. Interesting. Alright, and now there's this, which is real weird. This is the control panel that controls the electric barrier protecting the hangar. We hit it with an electro hammer, so it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Ah, wait, how are they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should cause the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you even get close. So how did the person who did this get near the control panel? They were in an exosol. Okay. So an exosol went haywire on that panel for some reason. Can I talk to Himiko real quick? There's a security alarm here. You have to use to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote alarm, a loud alarm would go off around the entire academy. We had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got into the hangar.
It's not exactly a bomb though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams the electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all the electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. It's perfect for any secret activities too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. This invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers.
Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs total. One was stolen by Maki, but what of the other 2? Okay. Well, one was probably used to open the hatch on one of the exosols. I don't know about the last one though. Alright, so there isn't anything there that I can see. This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit through.
I knew it.
That means the only way to get into this hangar is through the shutter. That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar. But I still don't have enough clues. There have to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those leads.
All right.
I should also inspect the 3 exosols that were protecting Monokuma. Why were they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. Okay. So I was wondering if an item would be found. But no, the reason they mentioned the item fitting through the window is because Himiko passed the case in through there to Kaito. So... hammer. Hammer. There's an electro hammer here, but why? And it's out of power. It must have been used. But used for what?
Well, you know.
But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an exosol, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it?
If I remember correctly...
If the electro hammer's power is expended, it requires 24 hours to recharge. We know that for certain. Use the electro hammer. I remember the sight I saw yesterday. Exosols protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Exosols should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma? And 4 of them too. I suppose I was so caught up in thinking about Kokichi, I ignored Monokuma.
Pay attention! Listen up! Take heed, I say!
Monokuma?
And another.
It's just, I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi. Huh? You were acting all sneaky, weren't you?
Was not. No, no, wasn't me. No, can't prove it. Definitely no video evidence. No, wasn't me.
You were acting all sneaky, weren't you? Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movie section of the video store.
No way.
But you didn't need to sneak around, because the Exosols wouldn't have attacked you.
Hey,
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak.
Because everyone's coming to rent adult movies, so in a way, everyone going there is the same.
wait!
No, not that. I meant about the Exosols not attacking us.
Oh, at the time, the Exosols were on autopilot and directed to only observe me.
Hey,
Their movements are more limited now that the Monocubs aren't around to pilot them.
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well,
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So the Exosols were being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But they were focusing on Monokuma. Why are you telling me all of this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
hey,
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
yeah.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. So you share it instead. That way it'll be fair to all the participants.
So someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information? The person who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys. Oh. Okay, don't know. No idea.
Okay.
No, I genuinely don't have a clue. I don't have a Scooby.
Okay, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah.
By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them.
Psycho.
It's like trying not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex.
Sure. This information about the Exosols could be a clue to solving this case. I should remember this. Alright. And finally, what exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the Exosols are being controlled by Kokichi's remote control. But why were they focusing on Monokuma? Okay, it's all the same. No, let's just do the last one, just in case. Yeah. Alright, so there's nothing else interesting. Oh, I can't stop yawning. Okay. Okay, we're done here. We're done. We're outie. Let's go. Sadly, I can't fast travel, but yeah, well. Can't have everything in life. That would just make you a glutton. And I'm definitely a glutton. What? No, I'm not. Definitely not. A glutton for punishment, maybe. No, I'm really not that either. Was it last? No, I think it was the stream before last where I went on a rampage and trying to convince everybody and myself that it's okay to play games on easy mode. Which I still believe, by the way. Oh, cool. I can just fast travel. Nice. The school is huge at this point, and it takes ages to get anywhere. Alright, Ultimate Detective Lab. That bottle of poison in the hangar. I need to confirm that it came from here. Well, it would be over here, wouldn't it? There are several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so the small bottle of poison I found must have come from here. Huh? Strike 9. Strychnine? What? There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than the others. The label says Strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. Lower percent circulating small amount in the body will result in certain death. Ah. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. Why did they call it Strike 9? It's strychnine. Strychnine. Or strychnine, I guess. There was a song. Who did that song? It's a really good song too. Strychnine song. The Sonics. Yeah. Huh. That's a really good song. Anyway. Actually, do you know what? Let's just look up this real quick. Why not? A neurotoxin. It primarily affects the motor nerve fibers in the spinal cord, which control muscle contraction. Impulse. Interesting. Highly toxic, colorless, bitter crystalline alkaloid used as a pesticide, particularly for killing small vertebrates such as birds and rodents. Strychnine, which when inhaled, swallowed, or absorbed through the eyes or mouth, causes poisoning, which results in muscle convulsions and eventually death through asphyxia. Huh. Cool. Yeah, I don't actually remember that song. I don't even know how long it's been. It must have been like 10 years since I last heard it. But it's a good song. I'd recommend. If you're interested. I don't know. I'm not your dad. Anyway. Poison. Cool. Strychnine. There's still some things I should investigate here. Wait. Small glass bottles. Night's Hate. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? Harmlock, antidote, nightshade, hemlock, arsenic. They're literally just changing the names of poisons. But those are all antidotes, interestingly. Did someone take them out? These bottles say antidote. Antidotes, huh? I didn't know these were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only one dose. And each one only works on a specific poison. Well, I suppose that makes sense. They are blue. Hang on a second. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the Strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. What could that mean? Hang on a second. There's something that I need to check. So the poison had an orange stripe on the label. The antidotes had a blue one. Why isn't the antidotes a... Oh, come on. Make the antidotes a truth bullet. I'm never going to remember that. Small empty bottle. That has a blue. See, that has a blue stripe. And a blue stripe and a blue cap. This has an orange stripe and an orange cap. And if I look on the table, these have a blue stripe and a blue cap. That bottle wasn't actually poison. It was actually an antidote. It was Strike 9 poison antidote. That's why the blood is there. Hang on. That's why... Hang on, where is it? Small empty bottle. That's why the blood is there. Hang on, I think I have them. The blood's here and the blood's here. and poison is in the middle. So it says strychnine poison antidote. That's funny. That's funny. Okay. Anyway. So what? Why on earth did somebody give him? Why on earth was there a poison antidote? Torture? What? Okay. Okay, hang on. What if... So each bottle is only one dose. What if... Sorry, my brain is going at like the speed of a slug right now. I'll try and pick up the pace. So what if Kaito wanted to get information from Kokichi, or maybe what if he wanted to get the like remote controls from Kokichi or something like that? Well, okay, or the other way around. If Kokichi wanted the important part is that they want something from the other person. So they coat the they put poison, like the actual poison from over here. This I could have just done a truth bullet for this one, but they use the small bit of this strychnine poison, and they put it on the crossbow bolts. It requires time to circulate, so they have time in order to ask questions and to threaten. And then they say, well, if you want, you're currently being poisoned by something which will absolutely kill you, but I just so happen to have the antidote to what's killing you. Do you think, why don't you, give me what I want, or tell me what I want, and then I will give you the antidote. How's about that? There you go. That makes sense. I mean, Himiko isn't going to do what Kokichi wants her to do. She's not. So, that bag went straight to Kaito. That's beyond a question. Well, no, it's not quite there, but it's close enough. That bag went to Kaito. And so that puts, he knew about the crossbow, we knew that. So if he wanted to set things up to potentially kill Kokichi at some point, he didn't need to get Himiko to get the poison and the antidote and all that stuff. All he needed to do was just put that stuff in that bag and just prepare it for later, for some other time. I don't remember the exact timeline, but it was something like we were supposed to go to war, and and Kaito had all the weapons and stuff prepared, and then Kokichi just rocked up with the electro hammers and a new plan. So that was probably when he had that idea. That's probably when he started preparing everything. And you know what's funny? He did say, Kaito, he did say that you should depend on your friends. That was one of the last things he said to Shuichi. So he depended on Maki to teach him how to use a weapon. To teach him how to build a weapon. He depended on Himiko to get the weapon to him. Now the other two. Well, three. Well, technically three, but I don't think you really asked anything of Shuichi. I don't know if he asked anything of Tsumugi and Kibo. Did he? No. No, I don't know if he asked anything from them, but that doesn't make sense. It is interesting. That's actually really cool, by the way. That blue circle. I like that. I actually really like that. That's cool. Okay. Is there anything else? Probably not. Case files lined up for me to read. There's nothing off about them. They don't seem to be related. Okay. I think that we're basically done here. Yep. Cool. So now it's time to go to Maki's room. Huh. Oh. I wonder. Well, so I was going... I wonder if everybody knows. I wonder if everybody knows that Kaito is the killer. I wonder if everybody's just accepted it. And in the trial, I mean, in the trial, everybody would be blaming Kokichi and siding with Kaito. Just because they hate Kokichi and they love Kaito. But I wonder if there's also a secondary reason, which is they already know. And they just don't care. They've just decided that, yeah, just don't care. I don't know. I don't know. It is interesting. It is vaguely interesting. Yes. It is vaguely interesting. Alright, where are we? Anyway, we have a new lab. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Sure. Alright, everyone's here. I hope you're all ready. Are those weapons? So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma? It's because Kaito had them. By the way, why does she have a cardinal's gown? No, cardinals are the ones in red. Why does she have a cardinal's gown? I don't think I ever asked that. Anyway, alright, so black case, first of all. As I suspected, there are two black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. They're cases for the crossbows. The crossbows are inside, but disassembled.
No.
It looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. But there are two. When I was here with Kaito before, there were 3 of them. And I'm sure that Kaito didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here. Which means someone must have brought it to the hangar from here. Himiko. But it's fairly difficult to put together the crossbow. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you. I mean, I doubt that, to be perfectly honest. Depends on time. Like, if you have hours, then you can probably figure it out. It's not like you have to literally like get out a tool and start like chiseling bits off or and stuff like that in order to make it fit. Like, it's designed to fit. So yeah, no, honestly, hours is even too much. Like, if you had a single hour, you probably would be able to figure it out.
No.
I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. Crossbow. Okay. Alright, I've investigated this room thoroughly. I literally came in, looked at a bag, and now I'm done. I didn't find any evidence to suggest Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. There's plenty of evidence, just Kokichi isn't dead. I disagree with both of those statements. I think the preponderance of evidence is that Kaito is the killer here. Monokuma is still moving around and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be...
No.
No, it's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. Okay. Back we go then. I mean, don't worry about my time. My time isn't valuable or precious or... Really? You're not letting me... Wow, you're not letting me fast travel at all? Wow. Okay, fine. I'll make my own way back then. Unless I just need to leave the room and run into Maki, maybe? Nope. No, I literally have to make my way back. I think this stairs goes up, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Before I do though, let's just... Oh, okay. I just had to leave the room. Fair. Okay, courtyard. Boom. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I don't really see how this plays out a different way. I don't see how this plays out a different way than Kaito killed Kokichi. I really don't. I mean, the only evidence is that... Okay, so the only evidence is that Monokuma's still moving. But if Monokuma... But then... Why were the Exosols protected or guarding, is probably a better word, guarding Monokuma? I mean, if Kokichi is Monokuma and if Monokuma is Kokichi, then why even care about Monokuma anymore? Like, you don't need him anymore. Your face has been revealed. The mask has slipped. Okay, so an interesting thought there. So, you like I said, you don't need Kokichi doesn't need Monokuma anymore. So why guard him? Unless it's to actually guard him like a prison warden guards a prisoner. So that's... So just trying to have a scoring system in place. Like, Monokuma moving is evidence that Kokichi's still alive. But the Exosols guarding Monokuma is evidence that Kokichi wasn't the mastermind to begin with. And that and it basically wipes the slate clean on... And that being evidence that he wasn't the mastermind wipes the slate clean on the Monokuma moving Kokichi thing. So it's still 0-all. It's 0-0. So now, and then that's it, isn't it? One thing, Oh, that's an interesting one. Hang on. Oh, I had an interesting thought there as well. Sorry, I'm going too quiet, but that's because I'm quite tired. What was the interesting thought I had? Oh, right. The reason why Kaito may have poisoned and threatened Kokichi is in order to get into the room in the library. If he, and they all are, was convinced that Kokichi was the mastermind, then he may want to get into there in order to shut down Monokuma. He may have realized that those two aren't... that Monokuma is still potentially moving. Or something like that. Just basically make Kokichi stop. But that might be a way that it comes back around, you see. Some final... I was kind of looking for that. Some final little... some final thing that Kokichi knew or had that Kaito didn't know or didn't have. And that's it. Well, that's one potential possibility. Is the key to that room. But anyway, that's just pure speculation. I have no idea. Okay, so it's 0-all in terms of evidence for who's dead. So now, is there anything left for Kokichi? That Kokichi is still alive. There is the sleeve in the press. However, let me come back to that one. Okay, let me come back to that one. I'll try and remember to come back to it. So any other evidence besides that Kokichi's still alive? Okay, I'll give you one thing, which is that Kokichi had the I don't remember what it's called. Kokichi had the remote in order to that turns off the barrier and opens the it didn't open the gate, it just turned off the barrier. So Kokichi had that, so that's the killer is gone. The killer is missing unless they're both in the hydraulic press, which would be quite something, but the killer's dead, or the killer's gone, which means that whoever the killer is, was able to get out. So that puts a point into Kokichi, and then that's it. The reason why Kaito. So here's a neutral one. Okay, it doesn't mean anything. It's not evidence, but it is true. It is factually accurate. Which is... so it's completely neutral, but... Kaito. If Kaito was the killer, the reason he wouldn't show himself is because he is the killer. I mean, he wants to live. And maybe he just thinks that it's all just a scam. And the world is actually fine. And if he wins this game, then he can go out and be an astronaut. That's possible. That is, in fact, possible. So, yeah, the reason why he wouldn't show himself is because he wants to live. And if he's kind of gambling by not showing himself. He's gambling that everybody will just blame Kokichi for his death rather than blame him for Kokichi's death, and then he gets away scot-free. So, or Monokuma could have kidnapped him, but I don't think so. That has happened. This has happened before, where somebody didn't come to the trial, where one of the students didn't come to the trial. I don't remember what happened because of that. I don't remember the circumstances. I think, actually, maybe it happened twice. I do recall somebody being dragged into the trial, like kicking and screaming. They really didn't want to be there. But I also recall somebody just not being there, just not showing up for some reason. So maybe it happened twice. Or maybe I'm just misremembering something, I don't know. So, but anyway, evidence that Kokichi isn't dead. He knew about the crossbow. He would have been able to ask Kimiko to get the crossbow Kokichi A wouldn't have been able to ask her to do that, and B wouldn't have had a reason to ask her to do that, because he could have just gone to get it himself if he wanted to. Now, there's a slight problem with that. It is evidence, and it's good evidence, but there's a slight problem with that, which is Kokichi could have found her. He could have found her coming back to Kaito with the bag and just taken the bag off her. But I don't think that that's what happened. Yeah. What else? Evidence that Kaito is the killer. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. That's really about it. He knew the crossbow, he knew where it was, and he would have been able to get it because of Himiko. There's something else. Oh, well, okay, I should point that out as well, which is the thing he said, like, when in doubt, just depend on your friends. So he used Maki to get the crossbow and to figure out how it is. He got Himiko to actually bring it to him. He used Shuichi, technically. He used Shuichi's lab and the poison in his lab. So that's technically a thing. But I don't know. Anyway, I should probably stop prevaricating and just continue on. But that's just... I don't know, right. One thing that I should mention is that if the odds are very much in favor of Kokichi being the one who gets the crossbow, then the sleeve then Kaito's sleeve being... Wait, what did I say? Did I say the right thing? So if the odds are correct, are so good that Kaito is the one who got the crossbow, which they're very good that it was him, then Kaito's sleeve being in the press, even if Kokichi is dead, makes sense because of the hole. So I don't know why, but maybe Kokichi took Kaito's coat and was wearing it himself, maybe just to fuck with him, and Kaito shot Kokichi through his own coat, which Kokichi was wearing, and then he just threw the coat in there. I don't know. I suppose he could have also technically hidden the crossbow up his own sleeve. He did always have one sleeve dangling down for no apparent reason, except just to show his jacket's inner lining, which, to be fair, is a pretty cool inner lining. He could have done that and then just thrown his own jacket on top to make it look like he was the one who died. That's possible. That's possible. Anyway, we're gonna keep going. I've talked for way too long. Hey, we're all here. Hey, Maki roll.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi, can you come with us?
What happened?
Is something wrong?
I
I found something strange in the bathroom. Please hurry. Eh? He shouted quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? Maki roll? You okay? Nope. Why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito is dead? Why do I get the feeling that they're just arguing the wrong thing? They're just constantly talking past each other rather than arguing with each other. Alright, what'd you find?
Hey!
Kibo, what are you looking at?
Yes.
Take a look at this.
Huh?
These are Kokichi's clothes. It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's.
But...
Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom. And why are they soaked?
well...
Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Couldn't be flushed all the way? Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Ah. Yeah. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate. Ah. Kokichi's clothes. Found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them. But who would do that?
What's the matter?
Is something the matter? Please investigate.
Okay.
Okay. The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue.
Right.
Alright. I made up my mind, grabbed Kokichi's soaked clothes, and spread them open. Huh? There's a small hole in the back. And another small hole on the sleeve. This is about the same size as the one on Kaito's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case,
No.
there's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
Ah, Kibo, thank you. This is an important clue.
Well,
Oh, I'm happy I was able to help, but I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
No.
Your hands aren't clean either, though. Kokichi's clothes have been added. But if Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaito go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going even though the mastermind is dead? If this is awkward, Shuichi, I can leave and give you some privacy.
Huh?
You're concerned about that. Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. There is... Okay. So, it was mentioned before, ages ago. I think the last time was in the second trial. That they do have multiple sets of clothes. They don't just have one. So okay, leaving aside the bullet hole or the crossbow holes, it is possible that Kokichi is used a second set of his own clothes as a decoy in order for there to be more evidence that he was the one who was killed. That's possible. Then you add in the crossbow holes and it just doesn't really make sense at that point. Maki. Oh, okay. Anybody else? Himiko?
What?
You and Kibo both look more refreshed now.
Gross.
Refreshing each other in the boys' bathroom. Even now you can't help yourselves, huh?
That's true.
This is all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now. Yeah, there's so much wrong with that. I mean, he's a robot for a start, and then doing it at the scene of a crime. Anyway, excuse me. Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi? I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
I see.
I wonder where he went off to. Did he disappear? He can't still be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that,
it's plain to see.
but I think that's just plain impossible. Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito. Ah, of course. I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything.
Okay.
I know, you're probably right. Smugi has a good point. I still don't have enough clues to conclude that Kokichi died. But I'm certain that one of them must have. Kokichi's disappearance. Ooh, ping pong. Ping pong. It's a...
That time. That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on. Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished.
Interesting.
I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
Everyone needs to be there. That means Kokichi or Kaito, whoever is alive, will be there.
Then,
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Alright. No, I should. I don't think Maki's gonna say anything. So. It's already starting. All of us. That means Kokichi will come too. Kibo? We're out of time.
If I must.
Let's head to the trial grounds. We need to settle our business with Kokichi. It's time. I'll go on ahead then. Alright. It's time. I wonder who's gonna show. Do you know, I'm not sure. Maybe no one. Do you think they're both? Do you think I was right? They're both under there? Maybe. And then we need to figure out who was the one who shot. We need to figure out the Han shot first. Maybe. I don't know. That would be an interesting little turnaround there, wouldn't it? That would be a turnabout worthy of Phoenix Wright. No one.
Huh?
This isn't everyone, right? Kaito and Kokichi aren't here.
What's the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
no.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is alive.
Do you want to die?
Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki,
Well,
this is a battle between hope and despair. If I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to
you don't
despair.
know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. Then only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice. You're thinking about it the wrong way, Toots. You're thinking about it the wrong way. We don't need to find a way to defeat Kokichi. We need to find the truth. Those are 2 different things, potentially. Maybe they amount to the same thing, but they are not the same thing. Not exactly. No matter what she has to sacrifice? Are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel right. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us? If it was Kaito... Oh, I think everybody was. I think everybody who plays this for the first time is probably going, just waiting for the text box to come up with Kaito's voice in it.
Shuichi!
Shuichi, I understand you don't want to believe it, but Kaito's not here anymore.
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
I'm filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
You bastard.
I'll defeat Kokichi. No matter what I have to sacrifice, we can't lose. Let's go. No matter what Kokichi is scheming, there's no way we can lose. After all, we're students of Hope's Peak Academy. I'm right, aren't I? I'm right, aren't I? They're both in there, aren't they? They're both in that press. Rumble, rumble, rumble. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into those open doors. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world. But somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live. To win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear? As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is truly a magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, where's Kokichi? Why isn't he here? Maki's right. The person who should be here isn't.
Well, I'll tell you once the trial starts.
What?
What's going on? What are you scheming now?
No,
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming.
we must do
This is the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but we'll never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. So get ready.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death. Add a dash of lies and truth. Bake it in the fires of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial.
And once more, we face the class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? I can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. He's in purple. But I will fight to prove it. Yeah, everybody else is in green. We don't know if he's alive or dead. I will fight with everyone. But shouldn't purple be red and blue? And he's in purple too. To grasp the hope on the other side of this truth. I will fight. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Yes, I do. Alright, well. That's pretty fun. That's pretty fun. Yeah, honestly, all I can really say... Voyage without passion or purpose. All I can really say is that it really, really looks like they both died in that thing. That's... yeah. Yeah, sorry, but my brain has melted. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I really am. Well, actually, I do know exactly why I'm so tired. It's because of my medication. But, yes. Yeah, like, I've gone through basically my entire thought process. Kokichi's clothes. Wait, that makes sense. So if Kaito wanted to use his own clothes as proof that he died, then flushing Kokichi's clothes would make sure that none of, like, if it's Kokichi in the press, and it probably is, if Kokichi is in the press and Kaito put his own coat over Kokichi, or Kokichi was already, no, if he was already wearing them, then no. But, he wasn't already wearing it. Not at that time. I don't know. Okay, so, I should just get it out. So, Kokichi is in the press with Kaito's coat. Kaito wants his own coat to be in the press in order to show that, in order to make everybody believe that it's him who died rather than Kokichi. What he can't risk is for Kokichi's clothes to accidentally be caught outside the press, or for like a strip of cloth to like fly out or whatever. Like one of those presses, like I think it would be fairly difficult to guarantee exactly how the clothes and the body is going to react, you know, to that pressure. So stripping him and flushing him, stripping him and flushing his clothes is the best way to get rid of the evidence that is to get rid of that potential for evidence. But it kind of would have backfired because we found it anyway. So I'm right. Let's just say I'm right. And both Kokichi and Kaito are in that press. Why flush the clothes? To make sure that there is in fact a trial? If let's say that you could actively see both Kaito's sleeve and Kokichi's sleeve as well. They were both hanging out there. Then it would be pretty obvious that they both died. So Monokuma may decide that there's no point in having a trial because everyone can tell what's already happened and that the killer is already dead. Oh, Oh, that's another interesting thing. That's another thing that I didn't mention before. So, actually, it's a possibility that Kaito is in fact still alive, which is, when I was doing the rundown a couple minutes ago, I forgot to mention this bit, which is a theory, but it's a good theory, which is Kokichi could have gone in and out of that hangar whenever he wanted to. It was perfectly within his capability to do that. Whereas Kaito would have found it a lot more difficult. He didn't know the code, and I don't know how Kokichi remembered the code, but Kaito didn't have that capability. So what if instead he got the Exosol remote control? So he kills Kokichi, puts him in the press. Now he's in the hangar. He's like, wait, how do I get out of here? Then he grabs the Exosol remote control, orders one of the Exosols to come around and start slashing at the control panel in order to try and open up the door, just blindly hoping that slashing it and trying to break it will open up the door. Kokichi wouldn't have had to do that. Kaito might have. So, interesting little idea there, but it's just a little extra mark. The fact that neither Kaito nor Kokichi are here, it really does make me think that they're just both dead. It really does. It does just make... And we're going to have to figure out who killed who, just in order so that the rest of us don't get executed by Monokuma. But I think that they are in fact both just dead in there. I have to say, this is probably the most puzzling of all of the trials in this game. Just out of curiosity, let me just check the handbook real quick. Oh, I clicked out. Let me just check the handbook real quick. Because I think that as far as truth bullets go, no, we have a decent amount. I was going to say, I think as far as truth bullets go, we might have the smallest amount of truth bullets for any trial. But maybe that's wrong. Maybe we have a good amount. One thing that is true is that, like, of all of the trials, this is the one that I can see some of it, like Kimiko with the case, giving it to Kaito, and I can kind of figure out the poison and the antidote stuff. I did figure out the antidote. That was a bottle of antidote, and the poison is probably on the arrows. I figured that out, so that's yay for me. But I feel like this is a very straightforward murder. But because it's so straightforward, there isn't very much... what's the word? Backgrounds, kind of? Environmental? Yeah, there isn't very much, like, environmental evidence. Like, for example, the second trial, the body was in the piranha tank, and then it was released into the main tank. There's a lot of environmental evidence with that. Like, you can't go into the gym at night. You can't swim in the pool at night. The shower room for the tennis player has there was a bunch of stuff in there. There was a lot of environmental stuff, whereas this doesn't really have very much environmental stuff. So I think that this is going to be a trial. This is going to be the first trial in this game, actually, which is heavily dependent on evidence that is given within the trial. This is just a guess. I could be entirely wrong, and maybe I just haven't understood something, or I've overlooked something, or something like that. but I think that this trial is going to hinge on the information that we get from the other students, victims, whatever, from the others, rather than information that we ourselves have obtained. I don't think it would be possible. I don't think it would be possible that you'd be able to figure this out using just the evidence that we have, that we got during the investigation. Yeah, okay. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Thank you for listening to an old man ramble. I very much appreciate it. Oh, no, not that screen. So, thank you very much for coming along, everybody. I do hope you enjoyed. Everybody who just popped in, popped out, no matter how long you stayed, I hope you had fun. And I hope to see you again next time. See you there, everybody. Bye!